Morning. Yeah, it's the day after Parkrun Day, so it's a Sunday, and I'm up really early for a Sunday. I got up at 7 so that I could eat something, just a Jordan's bar actually, because I'm going on a 10k Stonehenge Stomp recce. So the local running club that I used to be a member of, I'm not anymore, do something called a Stonehenge Stomp, and it's a run, walk kind of thing. I have done it in the past. Before it was the local running clubs. I haven't done it since, but some of my running friends are on the organising committee, so they're just doing a recce of the routes and making sure that they're all right, and you know, it's coming up soon. And I got invited, and I am so pleased to be well enough to actually go on that recce. So I'm up and I'm gonna go and meet everybody fairly soon and go off and do that. So, and we're all going for breakfast somewhere as well, so that's like quite nice. I quite like doing those. And the guy I was running with yesterday, my running partner, he's running the 10k version because there's a 30k as well, and I'm not doing 30k. 6 miles I can manage, but not 30k. I have to say I am finding this one a bit tricky. This is the most I've run for about a year in the week. So I've done like 10k on Tuesday and 2 5ks. So, and then another mile, so that's 7 miles, and then like 3 miles yesterday, and I never back-to-back them anymore, and so this is the first time I've back-to-backed in a really long time, and done like Saturday, Sunday like I used to, and I used to do trail runs on the Sunday, and I love them because they're slow, we stop a lot, so you have a rest, and you chat with your friends, and it's like the world lifts off your shoulders. It's mental health, totally. But I have to say I am struggling with this one. We have got to 2 miles 20. We've been going about 30 minutes. I've already gelled. Luckily, my husband, I borrowed his pack and he had a gel in there. I didn't think to bring one. Spoke to my running partner and he went, "Did you not have porridge this morning?" I went, "No, I only had a Jordan's bar." And I think that was a bit of a mistake as well. I normally have get up and have porridge first thing. With like dried fruit in it, and that normally sees me through. So I've made a few mistakes because I have been out of this for so long. I am enjoying it as well. It's going to be worth it. I think I'm going to crash for the rest of the day, but you know, for me, some things are worth it for the mental boost as well as the physical boost. So yeah, by the finish today, I'll have done 16 miles, which I used to do about 20 a week anyway, but 20 to 25. But that's proper runner distance. So I'm gonna, it's a lot for me. We need to go to the next point.
So we are now, if you were doing a 30-40, you'd have come down here. Yeah. You would now be turning off here for the last bit. Oh, okay. And then we're going to loop from here. Don't do that again. So this is the bit we're doing now. So you've done the 20 gate barrier.
Okay, so like all good trail runs, we are well over 10k. I think we're heading for mile 7 and we're a good mile away from where we started. But we're doing that thing that we don't like, that needs going up. So it's a walk because it's trailing. And I am so glad that my husband had left a gel in his training pouch, because I feel so much better for that gel. I forget literally how far back I've come in my running journey. So still needing music again, needing gels to get round. But yeah, but getting there, I'm really enjoying the chat because it's like such a sanity check being able to do a Sunday trail run and just chat around and put the world to rights and yeah, all of that. Be at the top of the hill. So we finished. We did like 8 miles in the end. Typical trail run that, you know, you just never quite goes to according to plan. It's always a bit longer, but the great thing about a Sunday run is it's not continuous and you get to stop and pause, and I'm so glad that my husband had packed a gel which I nicked and took, because I don't think I'd have made that, but with the gel it really worked. So that was good. I've forgotten just literally how far back in my training I am. So nice to do. Oh, I'm so looking forward to breakfast. We're all going for breakfast. So yeah, really looking for breakfast now. Oh, I'm hungry and tired, but so chuffed that I've made it round. Right, so I am now back from the Stonehenge Stomp recce. It ended up, as I said, like 8 miles. And then we went and had breakfast, which was really nice, because I got a bit cold, and 2 huge steaming mugs of tea and some food and stuff like that. So that was really good. But by the end of it, I was starting to lose my ability to track. I was starting to go a little bit away with the fairies, especially before food. So I've come home and I've got my D-ribose coffee. And D-ribose, if you don't know what it is, it's like a proto sugar. And it does taste sweet, but instead of being a sugar that goes into your, gets stored as fat, in your body for you to release off later, it goes straight to your cells. You don't hold it. So that's one of the ones that dog is squeaking. Are you coming downstairs, Big Bubs? Here she comes. Good girl. Oh. So where are you, Mummy? So running is one of the things that makes me, and recovering, the whole kind of mission for this year, and I have chosen to accept it, is to recover me from my ME, and that means running and yeah, totally love it. Mad runner. Wouldn't be without it, even if that means that for the rest of the day I am basically in bed and either reading or sleeping, but to me it's worth it. So you've got to have something you love in life, and you've got to find it, and I am so grateful that I am dysfunctional with my ME, so I can still do that, because I know there are so many people out there that aren't and have not, they've lost that side of it. And so I do understand that what I'm doing at the moment, if you're functional, yeah, you might be able to do something similar. Carefully, really carefully. Remember, I ran before I got ill. Well, I ran, I've had the fibro, but when I got ill with the ME, I came into it as a runner, so I'm not starting from scratch. But if you're bedbound, I would never, ever, ever in a million years suggest you suddenly get up and start running, because you're going to kill yourself. That'd be silly. So this is almost like the vlog of a vaguely functional ME person, but also trying to get weller. Love to get into remission. I'm not entirely sure how to do that at all. Not entirely sure. I'm not sure at all. But this is the vlog of somebody who's vaguely functional, and this is what disability looks like in somebody that doesn't fit that criteria, the ME, bedbound criteria that people know about. This is kind of the middle functioning ME, where you're not well, but you're not ill. You're not bedbound ill or housebound ill, which I have spent swathes of the year as housebound ME, but it's normally a couple of weeks, although I did have a 6-week stint, and that was not nice because I got a virus and just couldn't shift it. Bloody immune system. So yeah, that's where I am, and that's where I'm kind of working from at the moment, but I'm so pleased with this year. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm gonna go have that bath, and then I'm gonna read for the rest of the day, and I will possibly see you guys tomorrow with a different vlog, or at least next week. I will definitely see you next week with a different vlog. I'm going to say goodbye to here, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed a little bit of insight into trail running as well. Hey, I know I signed off the vlog earlier, but this is an addendum to the Excellent Running Weekends vlog, because I wanted you to see a bit more of a warts and all thing. So I did really, really well. I up and had my bath, and kind of had a bit of a rest, but also, we had to get the Christmas decorations up in the attic and things like that, so we kind of did that. And I was sat down, I started to feel a bit iffy, But dinner was really ready because my husband was cooking. Bless him, he does most of the cooking, like 99% of the cooking, because it's not really a talent of mine. And I started to feel a bit shaky, and I checked my watch, and it wasn't bradycardia. I wasn't, like, my heart rate wasn't dropping, but I was starting to feel really, really mega shaky, and I'd gone a bit more airy-fairy and not with it, and kind of, I feel like my head goes all buzzy and things, so it feels like I'm gonna faint. It's the starting process. So wait, it's not blood pressure because my heart rate's still up. So what is it? It's got to be blood sugar. And so we hunted through all my bags because I've only got one pack of dextrose tablets, and I managed to find them eventually. I think it was like the third bag. And sorry, I'm being really fidgety with my hair at the moment. It's like, yeah, it's a thing. And so 3 dextrose tablets, and then I wolfed dinner down. So yeah, I'd obviously got a bit low on the blood sugar level. And then we sat downstairs just watching TV for ages, and it's currently, what is it? It's like 7:30. Honest, it's 7:30. And I've gone, you know what, I think I need to go up to bed. I'm going to read for a while. But as you can hear, I'm slightly, as I say, I sound wheezy. Yeah, it's sort of like I'm using up all my oxygen and stuff. I don't know what that's called. I know it's a CFS thing. I don't know what it's called though. Where you kind of, like, you suddenly feel short of breath, like doing the most easy, simple tasks. I honestly just don't know what that's called. But I know it's a CFS thing. And I know it's quite a common thing, especially when you've been overdoing it slightly. So I guess, you know, an amazing weekend running, but this is a little bit of payback. But you know what? Still worth it. This one's not been horrific yet. I'm still kind of wandering around. I'm not very with it, and I'm tired, and I'm in bed at 7:30. But it's, you know, for the amazing weekend I've had and all of that, this is the other side of it. And, you know, it was not unexpected. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of doing at the moment, and not feeling awfully brilliant. So yeah, I'm gonna hang out here and read my book and maybe go to sleep really early.